obviously UConn a little shorthanded. Still 5-on-5. I want to give them credit. I thought their guys played really hard. They missed some open shots when they had a chance to get back in the game early in the second half. They had some good looks. Our defensive breakdowns that were terrible that they didn't knock in. We were very fortunate. But I thought they boxed out extremely well. We only had 11 offensive rebounds, and that's off of 34 misses. So for us, that's barely, around 29%, I think. So we average around 40%. So the film will show it, but I thought we tried to rebound. But I thought they did a really good job of blocking out. I'll give them credit for that. I thought they competed with a lot of pride. But young team dealing with injuries. Obviously, we got a lot of production off the bench. So what I would tell you tonight, I thought Trey Scott played the best game of his career. I'm really, really happy for him. We need him. I mean, his development is huge. He's such a good person, unbelievable kid, just a great, great, intelligent guy. That is an unbelievable representative for our university of what type of person that Dr. Pinto and everybody at our university can be proud of. So really happy for Trey.
Yeah, two stats that stand out: 22 assists for 28 field goals and only 6 turnovers.
Well, there's no excuse to turn the ball over if you're a good player. If you're being trapped and you're playing against West Virginia, a little bit different story. But I told the guys that our turnover numbers haven't been this bad in a long time. And, when we turn this program around, Larry Davis and I, and the guys that fought through it with us, the biggest stat, the biggest key back 7 years ago was when we stopped turning the ball over. Now we're playing a top 25 team every night out back then. And when you do that, you can't win. And we did it the last 2 games. And in our 4 losses, we have 33 assists and 55 turnovers in our 4 losses. So when you do the quick math on that, you're over 13 a game, almost 13 and a half a game in your losses. So we will go nowhere if we don't continue to take care of the ball like we did tonight.
So is that the best thing you take out of this game?
Thought we improved in it. We were more responsible with the basketball. I also thought fouls went uncalled, guys getting whacked because people wanted to just leave. So there was, Trey Scott got credited with a turnover where he got fouled really hard. So I really, in my mind, we probably only had 5.
You mentioned defensive breakdowns at the start of the second half, but what do you think of your defense overall?
Not happy. I think we got to get a lot better. We're not consistent. Again, I'm talking about beating the teams we just played. I don't think I think the film will show too many open shots that we got away with. I think that's what the film will show.
Tonight's game, you mean?
Yeah. They just didn't make them. Young team and a team dealing with injuries.
How did it change with Adams being out, if at all, for you?
I mean, it's still 5-on-5.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I really, I thought for him being out, they played really hard. I keep saying that. They boxed out well. We tried to press him with him out. It didn't really bother them. And I thought their guys showed great toughness tonight. They just couldn't get, obviously they struggled to score. But I evaluate our defense off of the breakdowns, not off the scoreboard. You say, well, you held them to 52. Not really. Not if guys are missing open shots. They held themselves to 52. Those same shots got us beat the last few games. You give another team's best shooters some clean looks, and they knock them down and get in a rhythm. And then now all of a sudden your defense gets stretched out. Now you got to deal with low post problems. Now you're getting beat off the dribble because your defense gets stretched out. I don't think we're anywhere near where I need to get our team defensively, and that's just the truth. So I don't look at. I've been telling you even through the winning streak, I don't look at the scoreboard. So I look at the film, and it's my job to fix it. We made a change defensively with about 10 minutes to go in the game. I thought the last 10 minutes our defense was good.
Does a 2-game losing streak, which you've had 2 of those this year, does that, you've won now, again, you've broken that. Does that mean anything to you? You say you don't look at the scoreboard, et cetera.
Not really, because
Does
I
it
don't
give you
really
any
feel.
sense of relief at all?
I don't know if you were watching me on the sideline. I don't know, you're looking at me right now. I don't look like I won by 25. I look like a coach that needs to do a better job coaching his team to get them, if we're going to do anything significant. We're not getting anywhere with elite offense. We don't have lottery picks. We've got to be a great defensive team. We've got to take care of the ball like we did tonight. 22 assists and 6 turnovers is big time. Our offensive rebounding was left a lot to be desired, but I'm going to give Connecticut credit for that. But our defense, very, very poor in my opinion. Very poor. They had 19 points at some point when they had 19 points. Their two scorers in the game, Vito and Larry Air, had 15 of the 19. Now, if a team's only got two scorers on the court, why would you let them get open shots? So, you know, it's just accountability. We got to have more accountability on the defensive end, and strategically, I gotta make some adjustments. Some things aren't working for us, and it's going to get us beat.
With Trey tonight, is that something you've seen coming from him in his development?
Like I said, he's a great kid. At some point, you have to realize that that basketball, like football, is not about shooting jump shots, especially if you're a guy like him. It's going to, you know, Trey Scott's career is going to be based on how tough he is and how hard he plays and his commitment to it. I thought tonight, his conviction to being a rebounder, his conviction to jump stopping, his conviction to playing on balance, going at the rim, all the things that we've tried to work with him on for so long. I thought his commitment to that, to trying to do the things that we teach, was the best it's ever been. Some guys fight it, coaching. They fight it. They go down swinging. Guys like Sean Kilpatrick accept it and they become great players.
Offensively, you guys seem loose, a little more relaxed.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if you were watching me. I never seemed loose. I've never used the term loose. I can tell you that. I can tell you what we did. We took care of the ball and we had 22 assists. But I don't know what loose means.
Coach Jaron's been a little bit of a shooting slump from the outside. Is he making up
He and
for that?
Jake both are better shooters.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get those guys. We've got to get those guys. Again, we're not going anywhere in the moment of truth if Jaron and Jake can't knock down 40% of their open shots from behind the line. Now, Jaron's floor game has just grown so much. His defense, his passing, his breaking other people, his breaking the people down. I mean, it's just, and same, you know, Jake's always been able to do that stuff. They're both unselfish guys. They have 8 assists and 1 turnover between them. But got to get them to, we've got to get them making shots.
I have to ask you
Just the open ones.
Right.
about the technical foul.
What about it?
What happened with a 25-point lead?
Guys want to make things personal, so I got no problem with it. That's what guys want to do. Guys want to make things personal, we can make it personal. I got no problem with it.
Anything else?
Thanks, John.